I'm Amy Anderson and you're watching OptionRally TV. Take your position with OptionRally's brokers. Click the link to my right and get more information on binary options with OptionRally. Now here's what's happening today, October 11th, 2013 in the market. Offers from the Republican Party tarnish gold. Crude oil drips down amid U.S. budget talks. And lastly, Canada is releasing the employment change statistics. Your profits are starting now. Gold prices fell as the dollar rose after House Republicans said they would have to move to raise the government's debt ceiling temporarily and avoid defaults if the White House would discuss ways to end a fiscal impasse that has closed the government. In the U.S. earlier, a House Speaker said Republicans would offer a temporary increase in the debt ceiling in exchange for dialogue with President Barack Obama on budget and deficit issues. Hopes that talks will take place and end a government shutdown and avoid defaults while opening the door to broader fiscal reforms down the road firmed the greenback, which came at gold's defense. A failure to rise the debt limit will result in a worse outcome for financial markets than the government shutdown. Can Obama get that raised? Gold closed and went from a closing price of $1287.60 yesterday up till $1289.30 continuing this morning. For gold trading today, it is recommended to consider a call option when the price hits $1294.90 and to consider a put option when the price hits $1288.90. Crude oil futures slipped lower during early European trading hours on Friday as negotiations continued in the U.S. to hammer out a deal on the budget before hitting the debt ceiling deadline. No deal emerged after a 90-minute meeting between President Barack Obama and Republican leaders on Thursday, but talks continued into the night in an effort to reopen the government and avoid a possible U.S. debt default. President Barack Obama has demanded Republicans raise the U.S. debt ceiling and reopen the government before negotiations on future fiscal policy can take place. A group of former rebels aligned with Libya's interior minister detained Prime Minister Ali Zaidan from a hotel in Tripoli earlier Wednesday and took him to an unknown location. He was later freed after the government said he was seized based on false information that an arrest warrant had been issued for him. How will this affect Africa's largest holder of oil reserves? Oil closed after a high of 103.24 yesterday and kept heading down to 102.11. For black gold trading today, it is recommended to consider a call option when the price hits 103.02 and to consider a put option when the price hits 101.75. Today in the market, Canada is releasing the employment change statistics. This measures the change in the number of people employed. And job creation is, of course, an important indicator of consumer spending. A higher than expected reading should be taken as positive for the CAD, while a lower than expected reading should be taken as negative. The forecast is for it to be 10%. Tune in today at 1:30 GMT and get ready to trade the loonie. I'm Amy Anderson. Follow me Monday through Friday right here on my channel and at OptionRally.com. See you next week.